More sunshine in the forecast before our next round of snow arrives Saturday, but next week we get cold.
Whatever is going on here, like this man was born here.
New video of a Border Patrol encounter here in Spokane. Tonight, what advocates are saying one family did correctly in this situation.
Then 2 fire trucks crash in North Spokane, one right into a house after another night of snow.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
It's good to have you here. I'm Whitney Ward. We do start with breaking news here at 5 o'clock tonight. Just within the last hour, Washington State University named its 12th president.
Dr. Elizabeth Cantwell will be the first female president in WSU's 135-year history. Dr. Cantwell is currently the president of Utah State University, where she leads a $1.3 billion annual operating budget. Her career work includes working in U.S. national security with work in energy, defense, and space exploration.
Dr. Cantwell shared that the move will be personal to her. Her daughter is a WSU grad student. She called this job a dream come true.
So together we will shape the future of this institution, and it will be our Washington State University, and we will, in fact, deliver the future for our students and for our state.
Dr. Cantwell is scheduled to take office on April 1st, where she is set to make more than $700,000 a year. President Schultz will work as senior advisor during her transition.
Whatever is going on here, like this man was born here. He's a U.S. citizen.
This is video that a woman recorded over the weekend of what appears to be an unexpected interaction with Border Patrol officers outside of her Spokane home.
It shows armed officers questioning a man who a woman says is her roommate. Incidents like this, as well as the recent ICE arrest at Spokane Community College, have some people on edge as President Trump's new immigration policies are having an impact right here in Spokane.
Tonight, as we bring you more to every story, KREM 2's Amanda Rowley has more on that viral video and has reactions from civil rights advocates.
Whatever is going on here, like this man was born here. He's a U.S. citizen.
Over the weekend, a Spokane woman filmed an unexpected interaction with what looks like Border Patrol agents outside her home. She says in her Facebook post, a man in plain clothes came to her door saying he hit her car. She came outside and the man began repeatedly asking her who else was home. She believes they were looking for her husband, who wasn't home at the time, but the roommate was. She says armed officers surrounded the roommate and began questioning him about his birthplace and asking for identification. The woman says her roommate is a U.S. citizen and was born in the U.S. Eventually, the officers told the roommate he was free to go and that the woman's car wasn't damaged. Jennifer Mesa, executive director of Latinos in Spokane, applauds the woman's efforts.
Because they stepped in, they recorded, they questioned the agents, and you could hear it on the video. Why are you here? Do you have a warrant? Why are you questioning him when he's a U.S. citizen?
Right now, Latinos in Spokane is on high alert. The organization says they've already been visited a few times by ICE agents. That is why they've decided to permanently lock their doors to ensure the safety of community members who visit here.
Meanwhile, Jennifer says the organization is holding rapid response training this weekend for community allies. It teaches anyone about government agencies relating to immigration, how they operate, and how to be an ally to someone who may be questioned.
And I definitely have seen an uptick in calls. I've also seen an uptick in worry and anxiety and fear.
Alicia Moss is an immigration lawyer. If you're approached by ICE agents or Border Patrol, she advises people to ask to see a warrant. She says these agencies usually have administrative warrants, which, unlike judicial warrants, are not signed by judges.
Because it's an administrative warrant, it doesn't have the same power as a judicial warrant. And there is no requirement for the person to surrender themselves under that warrant, to allow someone in their house, to allow someone in a private area of a business. But anyone can be in a public area.
We've reached out to ICE about this incident and the arrest of the former Spokane Community College student. We are still waiting for a response, but here's what we're asking ICE. What was the purpose of their visit to the Spokane woman's home last weekend? What is the status of the former student arrested by ICE this week? And how many arrests has ICE made so far this year in Spokane County? Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
The other big story we're tracking tonight, it is a KREM 2 weather impact alert day. Kind of a rough commute for a lot of people this morning. A fire engine responding to a call actually slid down a hill and into a house. It happened in northwest Spokane on West Rowan. According to the Spokane Fire Department, one person was home at the time. They were not hurt. The fire engine, though, was damaged. It'll now be out of service for a while. After that accident, though, a backup engine was responding to the original call, but then also slid down the same hill and hit two parked cars before stopping. Again, no one was hurt. The second engine is back in service tonight.
Well, we woke up to more snow on the ground this morning. Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo is joining us now.
So, Jeremy, how much snow did we see overnight? And then, of course, when do we get the next round?
2 to 5 inches fell overnight, depending where in town you were. So at my house, I was a little over 3.5, which was awesome. And really depending on where you were. I heard parts of the north side of town over 5 inches of snow. I didn't make it up north today, but hey, thank you guys very much for sending in all of those snow reports. With temperatures sitting in the mid-20s, this snow isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Tomorrow, I think we see a little bit of snow down in the Palouse, but the rest of us actually see a little bit more sunshine. Notice Lewiston wakes up to a little bit of snow. Pullman and Moscow get skirted by it just a little, but a bulk of that moisture stays in the southern panhandle. Then as we move from Friday into Saturday, we'll see our next band of moisture move in. It doesn't hit us until later in the day. There it is, moving in Friday afternoon, Friday evening. And then as it works its way out, it leaves behind a nice coating, pretty widespread, an inch, a couple of places upwards of 2 inches by the time it moves out. Then we clear out the clouds slowly. By the afternoon, we're talking more sunshine across the region.
All right, sounds good. Jeremy will check back in with you later in the show. In response to the snow this week, well, today the city of Spokane launched a full city plow. Crews will begin with primary and secondary roads before getting to those residential areas. On your screen is a map tracking the progress of the plows. The purple and blue mean crews are working there. The red is what's next, and the green is completed. Crews will work around the clock until that full city plow is complete. A lot more local news ahead at 5 o'clock tonight. Coming up, we're in court when the suspect accused of attacking a Spokane priest faced a judge. That story coming up in 3 minutes.
Everything we do is teaching them a life skill, right? So a recipe, what is it going to take to make this recipe?
Also, 2 nonprofits teaming up this Valentine's Day. Find out how they will help you send your sweetheart a little treat while also helping others.